Frank's Red Hot social media plan. Who is Frank? A guy named Jacob Frank teamed up with a pepper farmer named Adam Estelet to create a zesty and savory sauce using the right combination of full-flavored cayenne peppers, and they still use those same blends of peppers today. The first bottle of Frank's was made in 1920. In 1964, Frank was the secret ingredient in buffalo wings that was introduced to many people in Buffalo, New York. Here are some of the core challenges that I saw on the site. The content was not updated. The last news article was posted in May 2010. The search box is very difficult to locate. The information within the label was irrelevant. For example, when you click on the label marked Wings, there is a drop box that includes the iPhone application download. And the comment section is located under the store label. Even worse, Frank is not talking. There are many fans that are asking where to find specific flavors, but no one is responding. Meet the competition. The leading hot sauce, well, no one got in contact with me to grant me permission for the use of the logo, so I had to use a no-name bottle. If you Google habanero sauce, you'll know the name of the brand. Now the one on the right, One Drop Does It, that's Louisiana. They granted me permission for the use of the logo. Now both brands utilize Twitter and Facebook. They also engage in informal conversations with their fans and customers. They use contests as incentives to optimize visitor experience. They even address their customers on a first name basis. Now how cool is that? Frank's Red Hot doesn't have a mission statement. However, their goal is to get people to use their flavors on food. They do have 3 communication objectives. Number 1, focus on a specific region of the country and combatively compete aggressively to steal the market share. Number 2, find new ways to attract customers in the Mexican style segment of the category. And number 3, attract new customers by driving hot sauce category penetration. The target audience. Now, the primary target audience is family. Frank's Red Hot is launching a family, friends, and French campaign. Frank believes that their flavors have just enough spice for the children and the older relatives to enjoy. The second group, those who love other brands. Frank is pushing to close the gap between the various regions of the country by producing various Mexican and American style flavors while influencing other brand customers to become loyal to them. The third group are people who have an interest in cooking. This might include chefs, moms, food critics, gluten-free eaters, and people that enjoy spicy foods. Who are the influencers? Everyday people, reporters, social butterflies who know any and everything, experts who have strong skills enough for their message to be written or retweeted or blogged about, trendsetters. These are the people who are constantly on the quest to find trends. What are the objectives? Well, based on my findings, number 1, to introduce the company's voice in an informal way to fans on Facebook, Twitter, and the site. Number 2, to accomplish trust with fans. And number 3, to identify influencers on Twitter and Facebook. Frank lacks a holistic view of each customer in real time. They need influencers to drive more traffic to the sites and grow conversations about their brand. Did you know that Frank's last tweet on Twitter was May 20th and they have less than 1,000 fans? Speak up, Frank. Social media tools. I'm going to use Google Blog and Technorati. I will search Frank's Red Hot as my keyword to search for blogs that have a high number of subscribers and interesting content about the brand. Twitter has an app called WeFollow.com to find influencers by using keywords or anyone that shows an interest in a specific category. In this case, mine would be food and hot sauce. Facebook, lots and lots of target audience and influential leaders with strong voices. YouTube, influencers enjoy making videos about any and everything. I'm pretty positive that I can find an array of videos about Frank Red Hot or foods that have a lot of subscribers and comments and likes. These tools will surely improve Frank's search rankings. What is Frank doing right? Well, the Mimi phrase, "I put that on everything," is an indication that Frank has a sense of humor. Frank utilizes Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Dig. It is a recognized brand. They do have a lot of loyal fans. And the site is pretty much well designed. But here are my recommendations. Number one, add fresh content to the site. That means to update the information, and maybe you can offer contests or offer prizes to increase traffic. Make certain that labels connect to the content. For example, if you're going to have a label marked wings, maybe you should have some recipes under the label marked wings and not something about the iPhone application download, because there's a disconnect there somewhere. Number three, your tagline is, well, Frank's Red Hot tagline is, "I put that on everything." Well, guess what? Add new recipes to the following sites, and please include pictures. Pinterest, Food Network, Food Buzz, All Recipe Chow, Cooks.com, Cafe Mom, Type A Parent, Open Source Food, and Gluten Frida. The thing is, Frank does use these websites, but their recipes are old. So if you're gonna put that on everything, you got to create some new recipes. Tweet on Twitter, post on Facebook, and send out e-newsletters to fans of your fans that you have in your possession. I'm pretty sure you guys have emails from your loyal customers. And talk. Say something to the customers to let them know that you're listening. The new online tactic. Here's my recommendation is create a blog and invite customers to guest blog. Update the site regularly. Fresh material keeps visitors and customers coming back. Adding creative graphics and fun and games to earn prizes is a great way to create urgency and viewership. The strategic use of tools and integrating Theme with other online tools and technology. I'm going to use Clout and Peer Index. These tools will give me an idea of how influential Frank Red Hot is on the web, based on the cooking sites and social media tools mentioned above, and if the readers, fans, and customers are connecting with the keywords within the content. Examples for the channel: tweet new information every single day. It could be something as simple as, "Good day, how will you celebrate Independence Day?" And you include the link right after the message, and that can take your tweeters to the company's site and they can post their comments. How about the second one? Frank's Red Hot gluten-free cookies. It takes you right to the site of Gluten Frida. Evaluation. How are we going to measure all of this? Well, we're going to look at the benchmark. We're going to look at Google Trend. That shows how often Frank's Red Hot is appearing in news and which part of the region have searched Frank the most. We're looking at Quantaz. It gives you an estimate of the measurement of the traffic on the sites. We're going to look at comments, likes, and follows. Facebook Insight API. It measures the number of users who liked the fan page, the number of visitors who saw content on the page, and what action occurred. We have Tweet Reach, which shows you who's talking about your tweets, who saw it, and who those people really are. We're looking at YouTube also. The number of likes and dislikes, the number of views, the YouTube interactions, the posts, unique visitors. How many visitors am I attracting? How many first-time visitors? How long are they staying on the site? What happened after they left the site? What is the bounce rate? Which posts or content did the customers or visitors most engage in, that they shared, that they ignored? And more important, the most important to me, is focus groups every single quarter. Here's the greatest lesson about this project. Behaviors change daily, depending on which trend is popular at the moment. Knowing your audience is the key to optimizing the website. It is the key to the success of the company. Frank, active participation in online conversations let customers and fans know that they are being heard. When people create relationships through informal online interaction, they start to understand each other and have more trust in one another. Everyone will be happy in the end. Okay, I hope that you guys have enjoyed the 10-minute presentation. I just have one little surprise that I would like to share with you. Remember those yummy wings that you see right now, that you saw earlier in the presentation? Well, they were featured on ABC's The Chew, which is a cooking show that has Iron Chef Mike Simon and Iron Chef Mario Batali as the hosts, along with Clint and Daphne and Carla. Well, the wings were so good that Chef Batali invited me to go back to the show because those are my wings. I have a recipe online called Dion Lewis Blue Cheese Chicken Wings. If you can just click on it, you can go straight to the recipe on ABC. The show will air on Thursday, June 21st, 2012, so please check your local listings. And I will be cooking with Iron Chef Batali. And the secret sauce is Frank's Red Hot. I hope you guys enjoyed my social media plan presentation. You guys have a great day. Bye.